All right, time to grab those foodie bucket lists because today we're diving into, well, everything you have to eat on Long Island. Get ready for a serious culinary road trip.
We're going way beyond the usual top 10 lists, though. Think hidden gems, local favorites, even those dishes that are so Long Island you won't find them anywhere else.
The kind of insider scoop you need, right? So we're not just saying where to eat, but what makes each spot uniquely delicious. And what better place to start than with a Long Island icon? Grandma pie. I'm ready to be schooled on what makes this more than just your average thin crust.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Grandma pie is all about that perfect harmony of simple, fresh ingredients. You've got that thin, crispy
That kind
crust.
of practically melts in your mouth, right?
Exactly. And then you've got that sweet, tangy tomato sauce made with those plump, vine-ripened tomatoes. And of course, you can't forget the mozzarella.
Fresh mozzarella, I'm hoping.
Always. It's what gives grandma pie that signature melty, gooey goodness. It's a recipe that's been passed down through generations of Italian-American families here on Long Island.
Let's talk about a culinary legacy. Now, I have to ask about Umberto's in New Hyde Park. They're practically synonymous with a grandma pie, right?
They've even been featured on the Food Network for it. Legend has it that Umberto Corteo, the owner, actually created grandma pie back in the 70s.
Oh, wow. Really? So what's the story? Was it a stroke of genius or a happy accident?
Well, some say he was just using up leftover ingredients. Others claim it was a deliberate attempt to recreate the simple, rustic pizzas of his childhood in Italy.
Either way, it's a Long Island institution now.
Ah.
And speaking of Long Island institutions, we have to talk about the oysters. This article calls the Long Island oyster scene an all-you-can slurp adventure, and I have to admit, that's got me intrigued.
And for good reason, Long Island has this incredible oyster scene, and it's all about that connection to the water.
So where should someone even begin? Do you go straight to the source, like an oyster farm?
You absolutely can. If you're looking for a truly immersive experience, head to an oyster farm like Blue Island Oysters. They're doing amazing things with sustainable aquaculture just off Fire Island. You can even take a boat tour to see the process firsthand.
Wow, so from oyster farm to table. That's an
Yeah.
experience you don't get everywhere. But okay, what about for those of us who prefer our oysters with a little less Dot Ocean spray? This article also mentions a couple of raw bars, Salt and Claudio's. What's the vibe like at those places?
Oh, they're both great, but definitely different vibes. Salt and Merrick is all about that modern, upscale, raw bar experience.
So we're talking sleek design, ocean views. What about the menu?
Think creative cocktails, crudo, and of course an oyster selection that will impress even the biggest oyster snob. Now, Claudio's in Greenport, that's a whole different experience. They've been a Greenport fixture since the 1880s, so there's a lot of history there.
Okay, I'm getting major old school nautical vibes. I like it.
Yeah.
Now, from classic raw bars to Dot Pink clam chowder. This one has me curious. Is it really pink? And what exactly makes it Long Island clam chowder?
Oh, it's definitely pink, and it's a point of pride for Long Islanders. It's like the best of both worlds. You've got the creamy base of New England clam chowder, but with that touch of tomato that you find in Manhattan clam chowder.
A delicious compromise.
Yeah.
So it's a true hybrid, just like Long Island itself.
Exactly. And if you're looking for an award-winning bowl of this pink perfection, you have to check out Chowder Bar in Bay Shore.
Award-winning, you say. Okay, you've got my attention. But we can't talk about Long Island eats without mentioning diners, right? This article claims that everyone on Long Island has a favorite diner. What's your take on that?
Oh, it's true. Diners are practically woven into the fabric of Long Island life. And it's not just about the food, although the food is always fantastic. It's that sense of community, that familiar comfort that keeps people coming back.
That feeling of home, right? So if someone's new to the Long Island diner scene, where should they start?
Ooh, that's a tough one. There are so many great options. You can't go wrong with a classic like the Shipwreck Diner in Northport. It's got that quintessential diner charm, checkered floors, red vinyl booths, the works. Or, for a bit of retro glam, check out the Landmark Diner in Roslyn.
Retro glam. I like the sound of that.
They've got these amazing neon lights and a menu that's as big as their personality, but really, you could throw a dart at a map of Long Island and probably hit a great diner.
I love that. It sounds like diners are a true Long Island treasure. We've covered some serious ground already, from iconic pizza and award-winning clam chowder to charming diners and fresh-off-the-boat oysters. But this is just the beginning, isn't it?
Oh, we're just getting started. Get ready for a culinary journey that goes beyond the expected.
I am ready. Let's do it. Okay, we're venturing beyond those Long Island staples, searching for the truly unique dining experiences. And this article is already tempting me with a place called Lobster Roll, a.k.a. Lunch. I mean, come on, a place with a name like that has got to be good.
Right. It's like they're not even trying to be pretentious, just straight up delicious, and they definitely deliver on that. Lobster Roll, or LUNCH, as the locals call it, is an Amagansett institution.
Okay, now I'm really curious. Paint me a picture. What's the vibe like at this place?
Think classic seafood shack, but elevated. You've got your picnic tables, ocean breeze, and lobster rolls that are so good they've even been featured on Showtime's The Affair.
Wait, hold on. A lobster shack with a TV cameo. That's a new one for me. Okay, I'm adding them to my must-try list. But let's say, hypothetically, I'm craving something a little more diverse. That classic surf and turf dilemma.
Ah, I see. Well, in that case, you have to check out Prime, an American kitchen and bar in Huntington. And before you say anything, this isn't your typical steak and lobster situation. We're talking a full-blown sushi bar alongside dry-aged steaks and chops.
Whoa, okay. A sushi N&D steakhouse. That's an interesting combo. I'm into it. But what's the atmosphere like? Is it more steakhouse or sushi bar?
Picture this. Waterfront views of Huntington Harbor, sleek, modern design, and a lively atmosphere that's perfect for a special occasion. They even have a section designed to feel like you're dining on a yacht.
Okay, you had me at yacht. That sounds incredible. And speaking of incredible, this article then takes us from a chic waterfront restaurant to a Michelin-starred farm-to-table haven, North Fork Table and Inn. Now, I've heard whispers about this place. What sets them apart in a culinary landscape that's already pretty impressive?
It's all about Chef John Fraser's dedication to showcasing the very best of Long Island's bounty. I mean, we're talking hyper-local, seasonal ingredients transformed into these elegant, innovative dishes.
Okay, but what does that actually look like on a plate? Give me an example.
Well, for instance, they might have a roasted Long Island duck, but it's paired with heirloom carrots and a drizzle of local honey. It's all about those unexpected flavor combinations that really sing.
That sounds amazing. And get this, they have a food truck too. A Michelin-starred chef with a food truck. That's a plot twist I can get behind.
I know, right? It's a great way to experience their food in a more casual setting. They've got gourmet burgers, lobster rolls, even a fried chicken sandwich that people line up for.
So they've got something for everyone. Okay, we've gone from lobster shacks to Michelin-starred elegance and now a gourmet food truck. What's next on this culinary roller coaster?
Get ready for some serious culinary star power because our next stop is the brainchild of none other than Top Chef star Tom Colicchio.
Wait, seriously, we're talking that Tom Colicchio. Okay, now you've got my full attention. But a mall. Are we really going to a mall for a Tom Colicchio restaurant?
I know it sounds crazy, but trust me on this one. Small Batch in Garden City is anything but your average mall eatery. We're talking rustic American fare, but elevated. A huge focus on local sourcing and wood-fired cooking.
Okay, so what's on the menu at this not-so-average mall restaurant?
Think veal ricotta meatballs, Long Island Sound bouillabaisse. They even have a Wagyu cheeseburger that will blow your mind.
All right, I'm sold. Now for our next culinary adventure. We're talking celebrity chef David Burke, Andy's Sunday Brunch. This sounds like a match made in foodie heaven.
Get ready for a luxurious brunch experience at Red Salt Room in the Garden City Hotel. Chef David Burke is a legend, known for his playful, innovative take on cuisine.
Playful and innovative. Okay, I'm intrigued. What does that look like in a brunch setting?
Well, you can expect the unexpected. They do this thing called clothesline bacon, and their Himalayan salt-aged steaks are legendary.
Clothesline bacon. All right, you've officially piqued my curiosity. What else can I expect at this brunch?
Picture this. A lavish buffet, but not just your average omelet station. Of course, they've got your classic brunch dishes, but then they also have things like sushi and seafood, and you absolutely cannot miss their cinnamon French toast.
It's making my mouth water just thinking about it.
All right, we've covered some serious culinary ground so far, but you mentioned hidden gems, those off-the-beaten-path spots that really capture the essence of Long Island's food scene. What culinary adventures do we have in store next? Get ready for some Brew Cheese is a dream come true for any cheese lover. They've actually got 2 locations, one in Stony Brook and one in Northport. Both amazing, both with their own unique vibe.
Okay, so we're talking artisanal cheese, obviously. But what about the beer? Are we talking craft brews, local favorites? What?
Oh, they've got it all. But the real star of the show is the way they pair those cheeses and beers. They really know their stuff, considering every flavor profile and texture, and their gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches. Forget about it.
Gourmet grilled cheese. Now you're speaking my language. So what kind of cheeses are we working with here? Anything too crazy?
Well, let's just say they don't shy away from bold flavors. For the adventurous eaters out there, they've got a grilled cheese called the smorgasbord.
Okay, the smorgasbord. I like where this is going. Break it down for me. What's in it?
Get ready, it's a mouthful. We're talking buffalo wing cheddar, smoked Gouda, French raclette, and to top it all off, a fiery kick from Brooklyn Brian's damn spicy pickles.
Wow, that's a flavor combination I need to try. ASAP. But for those of us who maybe aren't quite ready for that level of cheesy intensity, what else have they got?
Don't worry, they've got something for everyone. If you're looking for something a little more classic, you can't go wrong with their to brie or not to brie grilled cheese.
To brie or not to brie, I love it.
Yeah,
Simple but classic.
exactly. Creamy brie, a touch of honey, some fig jam, and salty prosciutto, all on perfectly toasted sourdough bread.
Okay, you've convinced me. Brew cheese is officially on my Long Island bucket list. Now, from cheesy indulgence to something a little more majestic. This article mentions dining in a castle. Tell me more about OHK Bar and Restaurant at Ohika Castle.
Get ready to feel like royalty. OHK Bar and Restaurant is located within the Ohika Castle, and it's not just any castle. This Gold Coast estate is dripping in history, elegance, opulence, you name it. Fun fact, they even filmed Taylor Swift's Blank Space music video there.
No way. A Gatsby-esque castle that's hosted music video shoots. Okay, I am so there. But paint me a picture. What's the vibe like inside?
Think roaring 20s glamour, elegant decor, sparkling chandeliers, and service that's top-notch. They offer brunch, lunch, and dinner, but if you really want to make a day of it, book a mansion tour.
A mansion tour. I'm in. Now, from a fairy tale castle to something a little more. Ted's in. Our next stop is Shosugiban House. This place seems to be all about wellness, and their culinary program sounds particularly intriguing.
Shosugi Ban House is all about that holistic approach to wellness, and their culinary program is a huge part of that. They actually work with Michelin-starred chef Mads Refsland.
Okay, now that's a name I recognize. He's known for his plant-forward cuisine, right?
Exactly. But it's not just about being healthy. They source fresh, local ingredients, often from their own gardens, and turn them into these incredibly flavorful dishes.
So it's healthy food that actually tastes good.
Exactly. It's all about nourishing your body without sacrificing flavor.
That's what I like to hear. Wow, we've covered so much culinary ground today. From classic American comfort food to Michelin-starred elegance, and now a taste of Zen, Long Island's food scene is full of surprises. But we're not done yet. This article takes our taste buds on a global adventure next. Are you ready?
Born ready. Let's explore the world one delicious bite at a time.
All right, our global food tour starts with a taste of Haiti. We're heading to Huntington Station and a place called Ginger Bites Haitian Bistro. What's on the menu at this cultural hotspot?
Ginger Bites is all about authentic Haitian cuisine, but they also source local ingredients whenever possible, so you know you're getting the freshest flavors.
Okay, so fresh, local ingredients with a Haitian twist. I like it. But if I'm a complete newbie to Haitian food, what should I order?
You can't go wrong with their soup jamu. It's a traditional Haitian pumpkin soup, usually served on New Year's Day, but it's delicious any time of year.
Okay, soup jamu it is. Now, from Haiti, we're taking our taste buds to Mexico, and this time we're getting our guacamole fix at Besito. What's the vibe like at this Mexican eatery?
Get ready for a fiesta. Besito is actually a small chain, but each location has this warm, inviting atmosphere, like you're stepping into a stylish hacienda.
I'm all about that hacienda vibe. But what about the food?
They focus on regional Mexican cuisine, and their tableside guacamole is a must-try.
Tableside guacamole. Okay, that's an experience in itself. I'm adding it to my list. Now, from Mexico, we're heading south to Brazil for a taste of churrasco at Churrasquera Carvalho's Rodízio. Churrasco always sounds amazing in theory, but break it down for me. What can I expect at this Brazilian steakhouse?
Get ready for a meat lover's paradise. Churrasquera Carvalho's Rodízio is all about that authentic Brazilian rodízio experience, where they bring skewers of grilled meats right to your table.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this. You basically eat until you physically can't eat anymore.
Pretty much. They keep those skewers coming until you signal them to stop. And it's not just about the quantity, it's the quality of the meat. They really know how to grill a steak.
Okay, I'm drooling. Churrasco is definitely calling my name. But we're not done with our global food tour just yet. Next up, we're traveling to northern China for what this article calls mouth-watering chicken. I'm intrigued, but skeptical. Expert speaker, is it really as good as it sounds?
Oh, it definitely lives up to the hype. We're talking about mandarin in Massapequa.
Okay, so what makes this mouth-watering chicken so special?
It's all about Chef Eric Gao's expertise in northern Chinese cuisine. He uses this special blend of Sichuan peppercorns that creates this incredible tingling sensation on your tongue.
A tingling sensation. You say, okay, I'm even more intrigued now. This is why I love food, you know? It's an adventure.
Absolutely. And speaking of adventures, our last stop takes us to Taka Sushi in Roslyn.
Saka Sushi. It's in a strip mall, right? Not exactly what I picture for our final destination.
Don't let the location fool you. Taka Sushi is a hidden gem.
Okay, I'm listening. Convince me. What makes this strip mall sushi spot so special?
It's all about the quality and freshness of the fish. They fly it in directly from Japan several times a week. And the chefs are true artists. If you really want to experience their talent, go for the omakase.
Omakase it is. Wow. We have explored the culinary landscape of Long Island from coast to coast. From award-winning clam chowder to Gatsby-esque castles, it's clear that Long Island's food scene has something for everyone. So tell me, expert speaker, what will you be trying first?
Honestly, I'm craving it all. But that croissant French toast from Maureen's Kitchen is calling my name. How about you? What are you most excited to try?
You already know I'm on a mission to find the best grandma pie in town. But until then, happy eating, everyone.